And if somebody wanted to get into data engineering and they're brand new, what type of advice would you give them?
Definitely go get my book and read that. I think that'll give you a good basis of data engineering. I'm partly joking, but usually mostly not. That's who it was for. I also think just it's nuanced. You want to learn the fundamentals and you want to learn the technologies. And I would say avoid jumping right into technologies. That I think it's fun to dabble and you should certainly do it, but don't go head first into things. Take the time to understand like why you're using it in the context in which you're using it. So it's a
What if
learning.
somebody would seek out that information? Or is that your book?
That's the reason we wrote. I don't think there was much
Yeah.
available until the book was there because it was all like, well, here's how you can. A lot of the how to get into data engineering advice, I think is very terrible that you see online. It's all get, learn Hadoop and then learn a million technologies. And like, that's like the dumbest possible advice I could think of.
Is Hadoop popular?
No.
No, these days, yeah, I didn't think so. I'm like, I have very limited information, but I was using Hadoop in 2018 and I think it was already on its way out.
No, it's still being used if you have to use it.
Yeah.
If you have a legacy system, but I wouldn't advise anyone to start fresh with it. I think that's a colossally stupid idea.
Yeah.
Given how easy it is to spin up stuff like BigQuery, for example, ends up, you don't even need to spin anything up. Actually, just give it data and just start querying it. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I would say don't reinvent the wheel. Again, like I said, there's a lot of bad advice out there. Oh, learn Spark. You got to learn Spark. I learned Spark way back in 2014 when it came out in open source. And it's like, I don't see that many people using it anymore, frankly. I'm sure that it's being used quite a bit. There's different applications, but that's not too often. We want to conflate the tool with the practice. Sort of like when you want to learn data science, what's the first thing people tell you? Oh, you got to go learn pandas and then sklearn and then PyTorch or something like that. And I was like, that does not make a data scientist. Those are just tools.
And it's funny because the sexy tools have a shelf life of 2 years and then it's something else.
That's funny. You actually mentioned in the book too, because we talk about buying or evaluating good technologies or how to evaluate technologies. And there's the 2-year shelf life is actually something we refer to. It's like you constantly have to refresh your skills every 2 years, right? And your tools. And that's just implicitly how it is.
Which is super fun because things are getting easier. It's every time there's a new tool that comes out, it's, oh, that thing that I used to have to do manually now takes me less time to do.